Okay, so topping the news today of what was going on in my favorite city. Um, there has been some a major push for the mayor Bloomberg to reconsider his aggressive stand on religious group meeting in public schools. According to Daily News, New York Post, and the AM, um, there has been a specific ruling from our small Supreme Court to ban religious groups and churches to meet in a public school setting after school. This sparked a rage from the religious community, which has tried to take it to the Supreme Court, but the Supreme Court shot it down, saying they're not going to take the case, which allowed the smaller courts this decision to stand. They are still trying to push this issue um, to the mayor, as well as do demonstrated protests saying that it's being discriminated on, and they're calling for not just one religion but all religion to do the same. Um, I'm just going to make 2 points here. One, I didn't know this was actually happening, and if it was happening for all this time, it was done very, very quietly. And two, and this is something I'm curious: how come, if they want to have a private meeting to discuss issues within the church, why can't they do it in the church? I mean, what's stopping them from going to their own church, their own place of worship to do it? Why do they insist of doing it in the school? Um, not that I really don't care, as long as it's not being service to one group, and that's where the main issue is here, is that Bloomberg want to keep separation of school, and church and religion, period, away from each other, and this was one of the results because in some of his comments and some of the articles I read, he doesn't want the New York City to cater to just one religion. Um, if that was the case, and I know there's only Bloomberg saying it and his administration is saying it, well, why did they allow this to happen years ago? Because keep in mind, from what I've read about this and what I've heard about it, it looked like it was going on for quite some time, probably even past 20, 30 years. So I'm kind of curious on why, if they was against, you know, certain churches from, or all churches actually, from meeting in the school. Why did they wait this long to finally put it into law, where you got all this conflict going? But unfortunately, they did it now, and it has sparked a very strong criticism from a lot of religious groups who believe they have the right to meet in public schools. Um, I kind of disagree with them on the grounds is that they don't have a right to meet in public schools. Public school is for school activities, not a place for worship to take a meeting in. However, and this is something I'm always saying again. If they have done this and nobody really complained about it, and all religion have done it, because I'm saying all, why they waited so long to take him out. So you gotta wonder what's the hidden agenda behind this ruling. But in my case, I think that I'm not too upset by that decision. Again, I'm still curious on why they can't meet in churches, but that's something that nobody explained, because if they have a church and have a place to go worship, why can't they meet there? What's the reason why you can't just go there and meet? Because for when I was growing up with my mom and my grand and my aunt, we just, if there was a meeting, we just went to the church. Period. We went there, got bored from the meeting, really didn't care much about the meeting, but I talked to a couple of friends of mine who was there, and while the parents met and discussed some issues that which I honestly didn't care about, but um, they met there, they talked to issues, and they had a pretty good time. I don't know why they have to pick a school setting to do that, especially when they have a church setting. But if you guys know the answer to that, please post it up on my comment section. As for the ruling, I don't know how far they're gonna get to this. It looks like it's gonna stand, and that's just the way it is. I don't. As for it being discriminated on, I don't think it is. I think it's more of a matter of trying to separate one from the other. And that has been something that a lot of places are doing, especially after a lot of incidents has been going on. A girl got threatened because somebody put the word God in the hallway, and she felt that they was pushing their views on her. And when they finally took it down, she received a lot of death threats. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on between the cracks. But I'd like to know what you feel about this. What are your feelings on this matter? Please comment below. Let me know. Until then, J77 saying more to come.